Hello everyone and welcome to your Tuesday Thoughts video. It's been a little while since I managed to get on and do a video for you. Apologies for that, but I have been itching to get back and do some cards for you and to see what the energy is as we kind of move out of August. We've just had Lionsgate, which is a big shift in energy. I don't know if you've noticed, but the light to me seems different. It seems whiter and brighter, and the air and the energy and the atmosphere seems clearer and crisper and just more vibrant. It might be because it's quite a nice day out there today, but even in the grey weather, it still has that heightened aliveness. That's what I'm getting. So welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome to your reading for today. I will start with some tarot cards. Sorry, I've just had some chocolate. That's why I'm a bit... let me just have a little drink of water. Water, not vodka. I will start with some tarot cards and then I will pick... I've got some other cards here. I feel the dragons want to be used today. So we've got a lovely dragon deck. This is Diana Cooper's deck, so it's really, really nice. And they were just speaking to be used. So the dragons are 5th dimensional, 7th dimensional, 9th dimensional, I think 12th dimensional as well. So you're moving into that higher realm energy and seeing what guidance they want to bring through with them. Lovely little pictures on them and lovely little messages, so I feel we definitely will be using those, but as usual I'll go to the tarot deck that I use for the YouTube readings. I use a very different tarot for the private readings. I use the Rider-Waite, which is the traditional one, but I like to use this one for these because these are just guided. It's for your entertainment, we have to say that. But sometimes things resonate. Sometimes a message will be coming through, which, so just shuffling here, which will, be relevant to you and sort of cement something in your mind that is going on, or clarify a situation, or bring you even more guidance on something that's happening right now. And if you might feel you're stuck in some energy, is that energy going to change? Is there something you need to do to change it, etc., etc., etc. We have some builders around today, so I've closed the window in order to keep that noise out. But it's a hot one today. My goodness, I'm feeling very flushed, more than normal. It's definitely hot. We'd say close in Ireland, so we'd say it's a bit close. Quite intense sticky heat, but pleasant. I don't mind that. I don't mind. It's cold enough for long enough, so I don't mind a bit of heat. So I'm just gonna, while I'm shuffling, just ask my team to come in around me, my guides to come in around to help with the discussion that we're going to have today, with the reading, with the information that wants to come through. Sometimes I wait for a card to jump out, so let me just see if anything wants to jump out. Is there any messages for our Facebook friends, for our YouTube friends? That's way too many, that's half the thing. Okay, so we'll take that one. Don't know what it is yet. Interesting, okay. Another message, thank you. Another message, that's fine. There's definitely some info coming through here. There's 2 more have jumped out, so I'll just take those 2. So that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tarot cards that we're reading. So the back of the deck, the underneath, is kind of the underlying energy, and the underlying energy is the 10 of Swords. Now it looks quite bad, doesn't it? But the 10 says that it's ended, that this is the end of this type of energy, that it can't get any worse, it won't get any worse. So there's nothing really for you to worry about in that sense. You may feel that you've been stabbed in the back quite a few times. You may feel attacked, and possibly attacked from behind, or people talking about you or saying things or communicating things behind you that are painful. You might feel overwhelmed with life. You might feel like you just can't go on. But it's also, because it's an ending of that, it's kind of, you know what, I got the t-shirt, I lived the life, I got the t-shirt. What is that saying? Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So it's kind of like you've had this experience, it's been tough, but it won't get any worse. This is the ending of it. But it's showing you that it has taken its toll. And you are feeling a bit exhausted, you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed for sure. You know, you do so many different things, and you push and you just do want to lie down and kind of give up sometimes, and just kind of go, oh, just to lie down on the earth, on the grass, and just connect to nature. Can I have 5 minutes to do that without all of this stuff coming at me? You know, we're all so busy with so many different things. There's just this continuity of so many different things coming at us that we're doing, that we're attending to. Our mind is constantly whirling away, and that's hard going. So it could be time to kind of maybe meditate, maybe stop the mind. So that's the underlying energy. Is you might be feeling a bit exhausted. You might be feeling like you've had enough. You might be feeling like, oh my God, I can't take anymore. But you won't, because that is the end. The 10 means no more. So that's the underlying energy sort of running underneath. So we'll see what else comes up. Sorry, I've got a squeaky sofa. So we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords can point to two different paths, a choice, deciding on which way to move forward. It's also showing you that she has blindfolded herself here. So she's not willing to actually look at what's around her. She is cutting herself off from the information that is around her. And to choose to go one way or the other, there is a need to take the blindfold off and look at these different situations, weigh them up, and see what is the value in one and what is the value in the other, and which way do you want to go. You can see there's a butterfly here in the corner. So there's a transformation occurring. There is change occurring, and that decision to go one way or the other is that change. There's a sense of freedom with the birds here, and there's the moon here as well. So moving out of the new moon energy, and we're moving into the super moon, I think, at the end of the month on the 30th. So it could be that it's decision time. It's time to make a decision. But you need to look at what is around you to see the information that is there to make that decision. And both paths are probably equal. Both paths will probably bring you one thing or the other. So the indecisiveness is your indecisiveness. The indecisiveness is we can be thinking about going this way or going that way, and then we get so caught up in the whole drama of it all that we're actually not looking at it clearly. We're not dipping into, okay, if I did choose route A, what does that mean? But the nitty-gritty, what does that mean? Or if I choose route B, oh God, very itchy nose. What does that mean? What the detail of route B? And it's this reluctance to actually see that. And that can keep us in a little bit of a fantasy as well, because we have this lovely idea, but we're torn. We're torn because we're not actually seeing clearly what is showing up. as information for us. And we've got 3 butterflies. I didn't see that, but there's actually 3 little butterflies there. So there is a process of change. There is a mind, body, soul development. And maybe it's part of that as well. Maybe suddenly, because consciousness is rising, because the light is changing, because the plasma light is we're receiving more of that, because we're moving into a different photon belt area in the cosmos, the planet is. So this new light is coming in. So perhaps we're not willing to see this other side to ourselves, so the spiritual side to ourselves as well. So there's a choice whether do you want to go down that route? Do you want to take an interest? Do you want to open that box and delve into your spiritual self? Or do you want to stay on the normal route, the everyday route, the programmed route? Do you want to fit into that box, or do you want to step out of that box? And are you willing to see the truth of what is the spiritual nature, the spiritual path, as this new light comes in, as this change, this transformation occurs? So it could be a personal transformation as well. Next we have the Emperor. So the Emperor can point to an Aries sign. It can be someone like your father, your uncle, a brother, an elder of some sort, and someone who's a mentor, so someone who has established himself. You can see here he has the eagle here, and he's dressed in purple. So that's very much spirit. That's representing spirit. So he has this connection to spirit, but he also has this staff here with the eagle on top too, and this what's it called, a sphere, or there's a word for it, I'm not sure what it is, a globe of some sort, which connects him to the earth. So again, in his hands he's got the eagle here and the globe, which is spirit and earth. The clothes are red, which is earth, and purple, which is spirit. He's on this stable throne, which is earthy, but even at the top of the throne you have the eagle as well, so the eagle is spirit. So he's going to come in with some advice. He is someone who's well established. He has been through life. He has lived. He has learned about life and how to create and how to manifest and how to build something. He's a good advisor. He's a good mentor. He's the kind of person that might be in your life where, you know, they'll give you advice and, you know, it's good to take it. So this is someone who's accomplished, who has lived, who has gained a level of wisdom, who understands the connection to the heavens, but also the connection to the earth. So look out for this person in your life, because they may help with your decision making. If you're unsure, there might be a fiery energy coming in which is action orientated, which may push you to take some forward action. And the action may be moving away. So you're moving. This is a good card. I don't know if it looks that good, but it's a really good card. And you've got the little butterflies here. So the continuation of the transformation is in you moving away from a situation that was a little bit stormy, and you're moving to calmer waters. So it is a positive movement forward, moving to a better place. Doesn't necessarily mean physically moving. And as it's the swords, there's an element of you're taking your ideas with you. You're taking the things, your wisdom with you. But you are, and they're looking towards this new horizon. So you're moving to a new horizon. And you're getting there. This guy's helping you in the boat. So you're safe, you're secure, you're there with your family, you're going together, and you are setting off on a new course. And you've got 2 butterflies here as well. Did I say that? So that again, the transformation continues. So you've gone from 3 butterflies, the Emperor has come in, and you still have your 2 butterflies. So perhaps part of you that made that decision, that decided to move, that decided to go forward, that decided to go in the direction of the new horizon, that means one element of your transformation is complete. So then we have the 2 remaining. So there's still transformation that's going to be happening. There's still some transformation coming up for you. But this is a good, positive card. You're moving away from the stormy ocean towards a better future. You're being helped. You will travel safely. You're looking towards where you want to go. You're seeing where you want to go. You're not on your own. And it might be crossing water. There might be some element of you crossing water. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is the gift coming in of love, of emotion, of heartfelt feeling. This is a cup overflowing. So Spirit is coming in with this energy of love, and it's pouring it so much so that the cup is draining, because there's just so much love overflowing. Can be a pregnancy card, so be aware of that. Just be mindful. But it is this true love, this complete love, and there's so much growth around here as well, so much fertility, and that is the pregnancy, the possibility of becoming pregnant, but also the possibility for love to grow, for love to blossom, for love to take root, and that the waters, the loving waters, almost are feeding the love, feeding it so it can grow. So this spiritual energy, this which has been handed to you, this ace has been handed to you, full of love, full of emotion, in order that you can grow what it is you need to grow, to add to it. So it's a beautiful card. So perhaps on your journey, that's what's happening. You are being gifted this beautiful love. It can be a relationship, it can be heart-centered business, it can be connection to spirit, but it is this connection to love, connection to the heart energy, connection to spirit, that love vibration, which is one of the highest vibrations. And you're getting it in abundance in the ace. And then we have the world. The world can point to cycles repeating themselves. It can also point to you moving to a different part of the world. So perhaps when you make your decision through guidance and you set off on your course, you'll possibly be moving to a different part of the world. And that will be a place where there is great love for you, where you will discover love, where you will have an outpouring of love around you. So if you are moving forward in some way to somewhere, perhaps a different location, there is a great love vibration with you, a great love story, you might say, available to you. It is beautiful. And around this person, she is draped in purple, which is your spiritual. She has this wreath, almost of success, which is holding her together. She's got her wands, so she's the magic woman as well. You've got an angel here, you've got the eagle, so you've got angelic realm, you've got spirit. You've got the lion, which is the Leo energy, which we're just coming out of Leo, I think. 22nd. We might just be coming out of Leo now. And we've got the Tauri and the bull as well. So we've got fire energy, earth energy, air energy. And then we can say that the angel is coming in with the loving vibration, the water. And that's creating our world. That is the new world we're moving into. So, looking at it from the aspect of what was underneath. So we'd had enough. We were stabbed in the back. There was too many sharp edges in our life. There was a lot of pain, suffering, and we've done it all. We've put up with it all. We have got through it. We are ready now for change. And in being ready for change, we have to make a decision on which direction we're going to go. And it's tough if you're not willing to actually weigh up both sides, which have an equal outcome. You just need to decide which way you're going to go. And you can see the water here as well. So she's on this throne, but she's on the edge of the water, and she's deciding, do I stay or do I go? And then there is this energy of fire coming in, which is action energy, which is taking the impulse and doing something. The mentor is the guide who can inform you. So this energy, this fire energy, is informing you, and it's very much connected to spiritual guidance, but spiritual guidance that you can take hold and move forward with on the earth plane. And then that's what you decide to do. So you decide then to get in the boat and cross this river, which we've seen, cross this ocean, which we've seen, cross the water to a better future, a better horizon. Something is better up ahead, and you are moving towards it. You've decided, you're on your way. You're not quite there yet, but you're on your way. And what does that reveal? That reveals so much love. So you're moving to a place of heart opening, heart-centered love, heart living. So wherever you're moving to, it's going to allow you to drop into that heart energy, drop into that loving vibration, and be overjoyed with love. Be given the highest quality of love. You're being given the cup of love. And they say, fill your own cup. But what does that cup do when it's full? It overflows. So there's so much love coming in that it's going to feel like it's overflowing. And that allows for new growth in your life. New things will come into your life, and they will grow, and they are fertile, and they are lush and abundant, healthy, nutritious. And that is a cycle that you're moving into. So you're moving out of the negative cycle and moving into the new cycle. Everything has its cycles. Everything goes up and goes down, yin, yang, in, out, etc. So you're moving to possibly a different part of the world or a new phase in your life. I did want to focus on exam results and things like that during this reading. So let's just quickly look at these cards in that light. So it's been tough. You've done a lot of studies. So this is the mind as well. So this is exams, studies, research, cramming stuff in, you know, the way you would before an exam, and you're just exhausted, you're tired, you've tried to do too much all at once, and it's really been exhausting, and you feel kind of flat out right now. So there's the energy of that, and the energy of the Ten of Swords is not wanting to really go back to that. Gosh, I'm just like itchy all over. Whatever you guys are doing, stop doing it, because it's like I just feel all over my face. It's really weird. And then you have these exams. You've done all this study. You can't see your results yet. You don't know what the outcome is. And you could go one way or the other way. You're setting out on possibly two different paths. Do you go on to further study? Do you go into work? Do you want to resit something? But because she's blindfolded, it's unseen, it's unknown right now. But there is still that concern, there is still that, you know, she's crossing her arms over here, so she's blocking that heart. She's protecting her heart with two swords. So there is this intellectual feel about this, because the swords are all about the mind and the intellect. So there's this intellectual feel about this. These birds or air. It's all the knowledge that you have, that you've used. And here you are at the edge of the ocean. And it's kind of choppy here and it's a bit calmer here. So what you're going through, this anxiety, waiting on results, not knowing where you're going to go, which way, how it's going to work out, that can make you anxious. That can make you uncomfortable. But we have the butterflies, which is the positive transformation. So this is a period of transformation. This can be leaving your childhood behind. So if you've finished your final exams, leaving the childhood behind and moving forward into the new life, the grown-up life, the adult life. And the blue is all about communication. Blue is the throat colour. So you expand the throat chakra with the blue colour and it helps communicate. And she's draped in blue. So there will be communications coming in. There will be information, emails coming in, perhaps with your results. And then there'll be a level of communication or agreements or setting up contracts with a new university or even with work. And all that's coming, but you don't quite know where you are yet. And there is probably an Aries male in your life who will be a guide, who will help influence you, who will help you see clearly, who's got his feet on the ground, but understands the higher needs of everyone, and is able to hopefully give you some advice and direction. And he has gone through life and lived, so he has accumulated wisdom and understanding as well. Because as you grow, you make mistakes, and then you understand how to give advice, but also that the need to be aware of another's path and the things that they can come up against. You know, that someone has that wisdom and that knowledge to assist you in decision making, to hear you, but also action, because it's the fire, it's the emperor, it's action, it's the doing. So there'll be certain things that will need to be put in place, will need to be done. Sorry, I was a little distracted by something outside there, if you noticed. And the next card is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving. So it could be leaving where you are. It could be leaving the difficult period, the anxiety-ridden period, the emotional period. This is very emotional, a lot of water. Your emotions are a bit up and down. It could have been a stormy sea for a while, and you're moving away from that. You're moving to calmer waters. You're taking a certain amount of your wisdom, your knowledge, everything that you've learned with you. And you're not on your own. You will be with other people. And you will be helped navigate this route. But there is a movement that is occurring. And you are loved. This is a symbol from the heavens that you are loved. That here is the cup of love coming in to embrace you. And to understand that, yes, this is an emotional period. This is an emotional time. Your emotions might overwhelm you, especially if you have to leave the comfort of your home. But this is higher love is coming in to comfort. Higher love is coming in because it's time to, when you plant something, you have to water it so it can grow. It's time to water your new seeds. You're planting new seeds and you're going to be watering them with love in order that they grow. You'll be gifted this heavenly water this cup of emotion, cup of love, in order to let them grow. Be mindful of getting pregnant, though. If you want to do studies and you don't want to have a child just yet, be mindful. And so this is a new cycle. This is a new place where you are. You are becoming reborn. You are deciding on which direction you want to go, which part of the world you want to be, what you want to do when you're there, balancing your different energies while you're there, maintaining your connections to everything spiritual, but everything in reality as well. Very interesting. And again, it's a celebration. The wreath kind of comes in as a successful celebration. So you've achieved a certain amount. You have grown. You have achieved this adulthood. So that is to be recognized by the wreath. You know, it's a powerful symbol of growth and achievement. Oh, my belly. So know that. So let's look at some of the other cards. Let's look at the dragon cards. Just to see what they say, because they can be very nice in relation to earthy things or in relation to dimensional things. They might be a bit far out for some who are watching, but there's just something about the energy that it would represent that you can then call on, because you can call on the dragons to come in and help you and assist. So you can call on them and say, assist me with this thing. So let me just pick. We're at 31. God, we're more than halfway through already. I've only read 5 cards. Oh my goodness. And sorry, I've had to do it in this room as well because the builders are at the back. So I feel like I look a little bit disheveled today. I'm not sure. You can let me know in the comments if you think I look a bit disheveled. So, what have we got? We have the black dragon. So the black dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Well, that's pretty much what's happening, isn't it? You're in this period of waiting. You're in this period of making decisions. So meditation is good, taking everything into consideration, considering each pathway. What will that bring you? What is it that you're wanting? What is it that you need? Sometimes you have to think about that in quiet space. And when you're on your own, give yourself some alone time. Because when you're on your own, you don't have the interference of all other personalities and issues and activities and things. And you can just sit and connect to your heart, your higher self, and ask your higher self, with regards to no one else, what is it that's right for you? What is your right next step? And again, we have this new growth. We have the seeds that are sprouting, that are kept in this beautiful dome of magic. You've got stars here. So you're cocooned as you grow and mature, as you start to evolve. You are protected. This is a beautiful protector. So if you feel ever that you need protection, just say, Black Dragon, come and protect me. Okay? And it says you're undergoing a metamorphosis, so you are changing. You are becoming something else. You are moving to a different part of your life. Let me just read what that says. Black Dragon. So the Black Dragon is a 5th dimensional dragon. It says black dragons are so powerful. They only come to us when we are ready to nurture a new idea or concept that will enable our divine potential to grow. So you're thinking of much more than just, am I interested in this? It's like, is this why I'm here? Is this my potential, my divine reason for being? Black is the ultimate divine feminine color. It's funny, today I am in black. The shade of mystery and magic, of secrets and hidden hopes. When we are prepared to surrender to the black dragons, they will cocoon us in silky black energy. This is so weird. I was wearing black today and going, oh, you're not in black today again, are you? But here it is, the reason. We rest within this safe, dark place, and they will enable the new to develop within us. Eventually, we will emerge like a butterfly, having undergone a profound metamorphosis. So again, the reference to the butterfly, transformation, change. Choosing this card suggests it is a time to rest, for it is during such moments of relaxation that divine projects, creative ideas, or new ways of thinking are conceived. In times of peace and stillness, fresh seeds and ideas can grow. And that's kind of what I was saying. Find time on your own to let, like, you don't have to think about it. If you find quiet time, let it come into your mind. Connect to your higher self. Say, higher self, show me where we're going next, and see what it shows you. The mighty black dragons wish to create a dark cocoon for you now so that the new can germinate and sprout. You are asked to accept their assistance, for it will serve your spiritual growth. Take time to meditate and reflect, and the dragons will surround you with their breath. This will allow the opportunity that is being presented to you to take root. And that's it. There needs to be time for things to root in order to build on it. When you're ready, the black dragons will help you to nurture the new growth. Ask them to help you hold your vision until it comes to glorious fruition. They will also be working with you in your sleep state, and you may be aware of their presence, so acknowledge their help. Expect to be different and ready to spread your wings. Well, it's like the birds here on the first one. It's making that decision. You're going to be flying the nest, maybe, and spreading your wings like the birds. But that's beautiful. So there you go. Gorgeous black dragon to protect you, that divine feminine mystery and magic color surrounding you as you create new growth, protecting you as you create new growth. Lovely. And the next one was this one, which is golden crested dragon. You can see a very powerful heart emblem there as well. And it says, brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. This is the higher love. I love when the cards and the two golds, the gold dragon and the gold cup. Beautiful. I love when these all connect. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. So this is another fifth dimensional dragon. And it is about connecting to that heart energy. That's what I was saying as well. That heart love vibration. It's a high vibrational frequency, and it's considered to be in tune with the Christed frequency. So when people reference Christ energy, it is this new frequency which is on the planet, which is trying to take root on the planet and clearing out the old and the darkness. And so we all have access to Christ energy. We all have access to this new frequency. And gold is certainly a colour that when you're starting to move into it, you might be drawn to it. There was a period where I was drawn to painting a lot on gold. Really, really wanted to use gold. And so it is this hint that you're tapping into the Christed energy. But let's see what it says. There we go, it's the first one. Fifth dimension, two fifth dimensional energies, that's interesting. Golden crested dragons are 5th dimensional dragons with huge golden energy fields. They can access Christ light of unconditional love, which is the cup as well, at the 9th dimensional frequency, which is the highest facet of love energy that is available to us at this time, and pour it into us at the maximum level we can absorb. So they're 5th dimensional, but they're able to connect to the 9th dimensional frequency of that higher love and pour it through and connect it to us and pour it into us. They will come to us on our birthday or special occasions or celebrations and flood us with the cosmic gift of their special light. And again, it's like the cup, it's overflowing. So they're flooding us with this gift of higher divine love. They will also come to us if we call them. They will surround our aura with their protective golden light, enabling us to remain 5th dimensional. So call in the golden dragon as well as the black one for extra protection. You are blessed to receive this card, for the luminous golden crested dragons will automatically flood you, everyone who's listening, with the purest Christ light, as long as you give them permission. They will remind you that your heart is incredibly powerful and will pour pure love into the center of it in order to open it further. Be ready to accept this love and then to spread it to others. These dragons also come to remind you that you have a special connection to the golden era of Atlantis. This may have been incarnation or your spirit body, or in your spirit body. It is a time to remember who you truly are. Oh my God, again, like it's like I'm getting tapped on the head. This is crazy. The energy in the room, it's like they're playing with my hair, and they do that. Oh my goodness, it's like, ooh. Is it the dragons, the Christed energy? It is time to remember who you truly are, and so ask the golden crested dragons to help you bring back your gifts and talents in your dream state. What the golden crested dragons give to you, you can pass on to others. So radiate the golden energy of the Christ to those whom you are in contact today. And this is not a religious thing. This is just a frequency thing. The frequency has been labeled or given the name of Christed energy. And that's why when we talk about Christ returning, it's not necessarily a person. It's the energy that's flooding back into the planet. So that's a beautiful, beautiful dragon. Connect with the heart. Allow it to open your heart further so you can do more of what you're meant to be doing here. Bring them in for protection. And surround yourself in golden energy. And just notice if you're being drawn to gold at all. Sorry, my tummy is rumbling. I'm going to do maybe about 10 minutes left. I'm going to do one of the Priestess of Light cards. Oh, there's too many. I just want one priestess today, please. One priestess today. Let's see what information we can get. I'm going to do a channel a bit later as well, so if you're into channeling, you can keep an eye on the YouTube, and it should be coming up after this. I hope to do a channel. I haven't done one of those for YouTube in a while either. Can we have one from the Priestess of Light, please? I'm just being told to kind of relax a little. I keep myself quite tense because I'm up in the computer and I'm trying to like do this, and I'm kind of like, you know, just tense and sitting here and, you know, getting everything done. I should just relax, really relax. Doesn't matter if your tummy rumbles. Doesn't matter. I like that. I like that. Nothing has to be perfect. It just is what it is. Oh, come on. Can we have one card, please? Kind of saying take from the top. Shall I just take from the top? Okay. Oh my goodness, again. Healing the heart. So the heart is coming up quite a lot today. So whatever it is you're moving through and moving to, heart healing is a big part of it. And the best way, one of the first ways to connect with the heart is just put your hands on your heart and tap in and tune in and just say, hey heart. Hello, thank you for beating for me. Without you, I'm not here. So thank you so much for working hard for me, for always being here for me, for being so much more than just pumping blood around my body. You are a transmitter and a receiver of energy and knowledge. The discovery of which is just being uncovered. And I am willing to work with you, to heal the pain, to release the pain. Oh my darling. Maybe it means I need heart healing. To release the pain and to accept the grace of healing. And to know that I can open my heart more. To know that as I heal, I can open my heart more. And there we have a new pathway. There we have a new space where so much is available. Thank you, heart. 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 So let's see what the Priestess of Light, which is down here. I apologize for my tummy rumbling. I am going to go and get some food in a moment, but oh dear me. 27, which is my number. 7, 8, 9. 9 is completion because of 10. 10 is 1 and 0, which is new start. As well. So we've got a 10. So it's the ending of this, but the start of something new. So healing the heart. It brings you a message of hope and healing. Sacred geometry encases her upper 4 chakras, with the lower circle moving through her heart center. This represents the healing energy coming to lift you up and bring you true peace and personal power. The Priestess reveals the inner strength you can call upon to overcome past heartbreaks that may have left you hurt and full of longing. The pain could be from a recent breakup, or it may be the lingering ache from a love lost long ago. The scars in the heart center might even relate back to misinformation or mistreatment in childhood. In fact, issues of rejection, abandonment, and even betrayal may be driving your present perspective on love. These past experiences have caused a shutting down reaction and emotional resistance to love in spite of your mental desire for it. Now it's the time to heal the old heart wounds and reverse the faulty conclusions that are actually blocking your desire. The circle of consciousness and thought represents your higher intentions where love is concerned. Within each powerful vortex of personal energy is the expanding strength of your relationship with yourself. You always have a choice to love and care for yourself, to vent your frustrations, and to take action on your own behalf. When you consciously release old fears and desperate needs, you will awaken the strong, autonomous person within, and your daily life force will project waves of joy and confidence to truly irresistible energies in the universe. It is safe and comfortable for me to love and be loved. I live in my personal power, loving and encouraging myself every single day. So continue with the heart healing. That's certainly going to be a big benefit to you. Let me just do one of these. So I've got these little Lenormand cards, which are kind of cute. Let me see, can we have an energy? One more card. I'm just going to do one and see what that is. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do let me know if it makes sense. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, get your friends to watch it, and the more people watch it, the better it is, the more I can do this. I'm finding it difficult to fit it in between normal work and trying to do enough spiritual work as well. But the more that my channel can grow, the more I can do this. So do help me with that if you can. Oh, funny. Okay. We got book. Well, that's interesting because I can read what it says on the thing, but intuitively, this is a new chapter in your life. This is a new chapter that you are about to write. So you've got knowledge, wisdom, study behind you perhaps. You have a level of you've lived. So you have, it's like the Akashic records. You have in the spiritual dimensions, you have the library with everything you've ever done in every lifetime and everything that is planned for you. There is a level of renegotiation, which I've been a witness to as well. So you can go now and discuss things in the Akashic as well. And you can find out things in the Akashic. But this is certainly a record of everything that has happened to date. But also it is writing a new chapter. It is the next chapter in your book. It's what is coming up for you now. What is written? What is your next phase, your next stage, your next cycle? And it's 26, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is a loving vibration, I believe. 8 is, it's a good wealth card. Our number. It's the luckiest number in China, the 8, the figure of 8 as well, infinity, continuity, balance, magician. So perhaps you're going to write a book, read a book, study. So let's just see what it says in the actual book. And I'll see if I can give you a... Yeah, so it's information, knowledge, potential. Excuse me. It's about mastering new skills and acquiring new knowledge or education. It can signify unrealized potential and favorable opportunities, which may still be unknown. So we don't know the full story yet. It may refer to the book of life. Symbol of memories, past events, past lives, etc. It can encourage in-depth study before getting down to work. So it may require training. It might not even be like a degree, but it might be some sort of training that you decide to take on. It could be something to do with documents, reports. Yes, so that is it. So I think that's a good one to finish because that just links up with the whole study read that I was getting, and that this is a period of transformation. You are writing a new chapter. You are going on this new journey. You're stepping out. You're not on your own. You have support. You have protectors around you. Call in the black dragon and the golden dragon. All of this is going to need plenty of love, plenty of heart healing. Move into the heart, learn how to heal the heart, work with heart healing energy. But the dragons are here to help. The angels are always around you to help. Call in the angels whenever you need them. With the smallest thing, call them in and get used to using them, because that energy is, as with the Christed energy, angelic energy is very much present, but they want you to ask and give permission to use their energy. But they are more than willing and they are ready as soon as you do ask. So feel free to do that as well. It's been lovely to read for you again. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I've missed this so much because I love these stories that come together and that everything is reinforced with the next set of cards, so it's always a pleasure to do. Sorry you had to listen to my tummy rumbling. I'm going to go and sort that out now and have something to eat before I do my channel, but I hope to see you again very, very soon. And there's more coming from me, more classes, courses, etc. But it's just so hard to do that and do the regular stuff. Just bringing the two together, it's just yeah, it's taking its toll. So feeling a little bit like this as well, I have to say. So much I want to do and just not enough time and not enough space to do it. So bear with, I will bring you more as we proceed. Feel free to share this with anyone you think would benefit from hearing it, and I'll post it on Facebook, and also have a look at my other YouTube videos as well. If you want something, just click on it. It might be the right thing for you to hear at the right time. I do timestamp them. Today is 22nd of August 2023, but as you listen to something, it might be just the right thing for you at that time, so don't worry about that. You can listen to them at any time. And that's it for now. I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much for listening to the end. Hopefully it was helpful. That's why I do it, in the hopes that it does actually help you out. So any feedback you have, either send it to me privately or put it comments below. That'd be awesome, because it's always good to get feedback and see how things reach you and are received by you. So that's lovely. The website, if you need it, www.karentinny.co.uk. That should be down there as well. Feel free to have a look at the other videos that are on my YouTube. And till the next time, thank you very much, and many blessings, and I'll see you again soon.